Good evening. A conservative newspaper, the National Review, just raised concerns about a president trying to federalize elections. And when a conservative outlet sounds the alarm, America should really pay attention, because this isn't about politics. This is about power, process, and the U.S. Constitution. There's a growing belief out there that the president can ban mail-in ballots, rewrite election laws, take over state voting systems, or federalize elections by an executive order. But that's not how the Constitution works. Not for this president, not for any president, not ever. Today, we're going to break this down in simple, everyday language, the way a Prez does best. So, let's start with the basics. The Constitution divides election power into 3 lanes. State-run elections, check. They decide how you register, how ballots look, where the polling places are, whether mail-in ballots are allowed, and how votes are counted. Lane 2, Congress, check. Congress sets national rules like the date of federal elections, protections for voting rights, and nationwide standards when needed. Congress can regulate elections. Congress can expand access. Congress can restrict access. Congress can pass laws. The Prez, check. The Prez enforces laws. He does not write election laws. He does not control state elections. He does not have the authority to federalize anything. That's not opinion. That's constitutional architecture. Let's make this even simpler. Federal authority means protecting voting rights, enforcing existing laws, making sure states follow the Constitution. Federalizing election means taking over the entire electric system, replacing state rules with presidential rules, and controlling ballots, counting, and procedures. The Prez has zero goose egg constitutional authority to do that. Not limited, not partial, zero. That's why National Review raised their alarm. Now, let's talk about doublespeak, a concept explained beautifully in 1984. Doublespeak is when a leader says 2 opposite things at the same time and insists both are true. For example, mail-in ballots are unsafe, but I can vote by mail because I'm the president. That's not leadership. That's a contradiction. And contradiction is a doorway to confusion. Prez translation: if the system is too broken for you, it's too broken for everyone. If it's safe enough for you, it's safe enough for everyone. George Orwell explained this pattern again in Animal Farm. Remember the commandments? First it was 2 legs good, 4 legs better. Then later, when the leadership changed its mind, 2 legs better, 4 legs adequate. Same farm, same wall, new rules. Why? Because the leaders rewrote the law to fit their new persona. That's the danger of doublespeak. It's not about truth. It's about convenience. Just because someone is president doesn't mean they get special voting rules. They get to break the rules. They get to make up new rules. They get to say, I can, you can't. And then you remember the familiar tag that went along like that when you were a child. Nah, 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 nah. That's not how democracy works. That's how privilege works. Do as I say, not as I do. That's shark-infested water. Kids don't buy it. Citizens don't buy it. And the Constitution definitely doesn't buy it. Leadership means modeling the law, not bending it. So let's end this with clarity. The president cannot federalize elections. Not this president, not any president, not ever. The power belongs to Congress and the states, and the Constitution hasn't changed. And until it does, the rules stand. This is Prez, P-R-E-Z. Clarity over chaos, facts over fear, structure over spectacle.